So initially we'll be starting with Docker. Okay, so once in the Docker, we will be learning something like whatever the options we have in Docker, that we'll be learning. Not only that, let us say you're running your application in the Docker. Okay, so how you can access your application from outside, that is one thing, that is just a basic thing. And how to use a storage, let us say you have an external storage, so how will you mount that particular external storage to your container? So that comes under storage part. And after that, how to create our own images. Let's say you are initially you will be pulling the images from the Docker Hub. Docker Hub in the sense which is a centralized repository where everybody will push the images. Okay, so our Docker command will try to communicate to the Docker Hub, and then it will try to pull the image. If it is not available, then it will say like image is not found. So that's how it works. So that is how, like, you can also push your own customized images to the Docker Hub. We will see that particular part. And how to build our own customized images, there are multiple ways. One is through converting your container into image. Okay, so ISO is called in Docker, it is called as images. In container technology, let us say if you want to create a virtual machine or a physical machine, you need to have an ISO to install an operating system, right? So in the same way, if you want to create a container, we need to have an image. Okay, image is a lightweight what do we say, bundle wrapper, which will create a minimum required libraries and binaries for your application to run. So that I will tell you later. But we will be looking into building our own customized images. Okay, using converting your container into images, that is the first thing. Writing a Docker file in order to build our own images. Okay, so that is the second part. And third part is nothing but how to build our own registry. Instead of storing the images in the Docker Hub, how I can build my own registry and store my images, that is like private and secured, so that no one can access my registry. So Docker Hub, in the sense, they can hack it, or like whatever it is, they can see my images. If it is private, okay, fine. But if it is public, everybody can look into my image, right? So I don't want to run into this particular situation. So I want to store my images in my own repository. So then we can build our own registry, that is Docker registry. Okay, so that part also we can see it. So these things we will be discussing in Docker. So why, and after that, that particular Docker is called as Docker engine. Okay, so Docker engine is nothing but the Docker technology which we talked. Simply, they will call as Docker. Actually, it is a Docker engine tool which will be creating a containers. Okay, so this Docker tool, Docker engine, will be creating a container. Whatever the parameters you specify, according to that, it will take the inputs from the Docker command, and then it will pass it to the Docker daemon, and Docker daemon will talk to the hardware, and then it will create the resource for you. So in Docker, once this particular technologies have been discussed, I'll be telling you like what kind of technologies, like what kind of technology they have used in order to achieve this Docker functionality. Like discussing about namespaces, C groups, namespaces, then C groups. Okay, then what is wrapper? Okay, and then we have something like control groups. We have namespaces, wrapper, file system. So these technologies we will be discussing. What is this namespaces? How they will be creating it? What is C groups? Okay, what is wrapper? What is file system? So this particular topics we will be discussing once the Docker is done. Um, share your contact. So this particular namespaces, C groups, and wrapper and file system will be using in the backend of the Docker in order to achieve the functionality of creating the. So that we will need to discuss. If I speak about this in the starting class itself, you don't understand. So that's the reason once the Docker session is done, then I can discuss about this particular technologies. Okay. and then overlay network. Okay, so this particular topics we'll be discussing. Once this is done,